What's up, everybody? Aaron with Aaron and Wines back with another and the final edition for now of, I guess, the Friday the 13th franchise. I am going to be continuing next week. I'm going to do 1 week of fan inspired or fan films. I don't know what the proper nomenclature is. I'm going to be doing the Vengeance films next week. But this week, the final Friday the 13th movie from 2009, is the Friday the 13th or Friday the 13th, 2009. Fresh off of Freddy vs. Jason, which is the biggest box office hit in the franchise ever, they decided to reboot the franchise. Makes sense. Sure. But yeah, this reboot, I like this reboot. I think there's huge fans of this. Marcus Nispel is the director. He rebooted Conan. He rebooted Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I definitely prefer Texas Chainsaw Massacre of the 3 reboots. But Friday the 13th, it's good. The cold open's very interesting here, where it basically just reboots the first movie, including Pamela Voorhees getting beheaded, but not on the beach this time in the woods. So there's a change for you. And then, throughout the movie, it does homages to any movie in the franchise, honestly, through the first 7 at least. I can think of different homages. So this was definitely an interesting movie to watch after watching all the other movies in such quick succession. Overall, I thought that the characters were very fun to watch die. I'll give them that. There's the 2 stoner characters who are, Chewie and I believe Lawrence, and their entire personality is smoking weed. There's 2 more guys with the group who, their idea is they're going to steal a bunch of weed that's there, but first they're going to party and hang out for the night ahead of time. There's the 2 hot couples who just want to have sex. And of them, probably one of my favorite is the homage. I believe it's Friday the 13th 7 with the boat. When the boat scene happens, first the guy gets his, gets the crossbow through the arrow through the head. And then he's, going around. His girlfriend has fallen off of the jet ski, topless, of course, artfully topless. And she's like, oh, wait. And then gets hit by the right in the head. Gave me a good chuckle there. I'm not going to lie. And overall, the kills, they're very, very brutal in this movie. And it's just it's an interesting mix. It will go from the super serious, hardcore, brutal, mid 2000s slasher, similar to Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but then it will get really silly and really ridiculous and try to be funny and an 80s slasher at other times. And it just kind of does one or the other throughout. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. I think this movie is trying a lot harder to be a good movie. And for Friday the 13th, I'm not sure if that's what needs to be done necessarily, because I don't think that with Jason X, that's a good movie at all. But it's great. And it's not trying to be a good film. Same with Freddy vs. Jason. And I think those were 2 of the most successful ones in the entire franchise. It seems like they were figuring it out. Now they're they tried to go this self-serious route, but also mix in the aware, humor, over the top characters. And it just ends up kind of being it feels kind of honestly safe by the end of it. And that's a little disappointing, but I will say this, as much as I like Kane Hodder is really good. I think Derek Mears, who plays Jason Voorhees in this one, he's awesome, incredible. And I've not heard that name enough. So I know that's not why you come to Aaron and Wines, but shout out to Derek Mears. I think maybe my favorite Jason, which might be a hot take there. But yeah, there's my hot take for the evening. Overall, the movie, it's okay. This one is in the middle of my rankings. Maybe I'll do a ranking episode of Friday the 13th at the end of next week's episode. Yeah, I'll do that at the end of next week's episode after I review the Vengeance trailer or 2 movies, I should say. So, yeah, not much more I have to say about this movie. Yeah, we can go ahead and get to ratings. Why not? After 9 or however many of these movies it's been now, I've run out of things, or 11 movies that it's been. I've run out of things to say. 12 movies. Regular rating for this is going to be a 3 videotapes. I think it's like right in the middle. Like it's a fine movie. Like this isn't one I would personally revisit that often. I know some people this is like their favorite one. I kind of am confused about that. But to each their own. It's fine. But like I have other movies from this because that I feel like if I'm going to revisit, I would revisit first, including Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Unwinds rating, it's honestly like I can bump it up a half, so 3.5. We'll make it the old 8th leaf here because like it does have like the stoners in it. It has the angle with the with like the marijuana crops, but like it's like kind of like very like generic with how they go about it. It doesn't like really stick out that much. And this is like kind of intense a lot of times. So it's like a little bit too intense to like get super stoned to, in my opinion. But no movie's too intense to get stoned to if you're Aaron Unwinds, allegedly. But next week, I've already hinted at it, but I'm going to be reviewing the 2 Vengeance movies by the actor from The Death of Snow White. And it's just one of the Friday the 13th fan films I'm aware of, but I'm going to try to do some homework this week on some of the other ones. Maybe discuss that. I'll also do a ranking of my Friday the 13th movies. So come in, yell at me as I rank the 11 or 12 or 13 or however many movies I've been reviewing over this time. But one more thing, the Letterboxd challenge right here, a comb. You know it well at this point. Another challenge that we will be plugging is the Pick Your Poison challenge of 2025. You can go to my Letterboxd page, John's Letterboxd page, or Abby's Letterboxd page. Check out our most recent list. Go follow the original list by Abra. And it's 33 movies total that you pick, but or 34 movies total, but 31 movies over 31 days of different categories. So we'll be covering that a little bit on our Letterboxd challenge show as well throughout the weeks as well. So here's the title card with everything coming up. Thank you for the support on the channel.